on, YouTubers? It's me once again, yo boy, RKO2582. Yes, people, I'm rocking my bro t-shirt. Don't judge me. I love being a bro. But anyway, this is your Raw review for December the 3rd, 2012. Let's not waste any time to get this Raw review underway. Alright, Raw kicks off this week with a tag team match with my boys, your tag team champions, Team Hell No, going up against the prime time players. Millions of dollars, millions of dollars, millions of dollars. And for the record, I'm not a big fan of the new theme they came out to. They need to stick with their original theme, that I can dance to. But anyway, before the match got started, Team Hell No called out the Shield. Of course, last week they beat them down for no reason. And, the Shield, of course, with Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose, and Roman Reigns. Yeah, those guys. And, yeah, they were pretty much in the skybox and stuff. You can see them, but as the match was going on, they kept getting closer and closer and closer to the ring and stuff. They were creeping the whole time. And then once my Daniel Bryan hits the no lock on Darren Young, and then Ty saves over there. Once Shield got close to the ring, reverse cradle on Team Hell No's part. 1, 2, 3, your winner, Team Hell No. And then the Shield beat down on Team Hell No, and I did not like this. Yeah, but that was only the start of the Shield attacks later on in the night. And yes, this match right here, we have a Divas match. You actually have two legit women's wrestlers in this one. You have the Lady Beast, Tamina, going up against my girl, my baby, AJ Lee, getting back in the ring, doing what she do best. It's always a joy seeing AJ in the ring. I miss her in the ring, and this is a good start. I kind of wish, but at the same time, I thought they were going to save this a little for TLC pay-per-view, but I'm just happy to see AJ Lee back in the ring. That's what matters to me. And we had Let's Go AJ chants like they should, and I was doing that as well. I mean, to me, it was pretty much dominating my woman, but in the end, AJ Lee wins with the cradle. 1, 2, 3, your winner, AJ. Yeah, and I liked it because it was a true match between my beauty against the beast. And now on to my boy, your champion who has been over 380 days, but as of today, he passes John Cena's reign, CM Punk and Heyman. So, my boy, CM Punk, your WWE champion, and Paul Heyman have the recent WWE Encyclopedia book, and of course, they were not pleased with the Punk in the book. They should have said more stuff, and it's like, and he said, if WWE had Mount Rushmore, Punk should be in that, and I agree. And of course, they say at midnight it'll be exactly 380 days, the same number as John Cena's longest title reign with the WWE title and stuff. And after that, Punk will be moving on to greatness, and Punk will be the longest current running W champ in this current era, which is a huge accomplishment in itself. And of course, CM Punk was bashing the crowd, and of course, he said, I proved it, saying I'm the best in the world is not a slogan on a t-shirt. He said, I prove it every single night. And he's like, if you don't like, change the channel, leave, all that crap. And then here comes Awesome, the Miz of all people. And yes, and I see they really are going to go full blown with the Miz babyface turn. And then he was bashing, my Punk and Paul Heyman. He was calling him a warrior because we got some warriors chants. And for me, I'm sorry, I still don't buy Miz as a babyface. I just don't buy it. I'm sorry, I just don't buy it. I mean, whatever. Anyway, the Miz, said that I'm gonna put Punk through a lie detector test later on tonight on my Miz TV, and of course, he got Punk to agree, and that's how we end that segment. All right, you love him, you hate him, John Cena, and the Celtic Warrior Bella Sheamus against Here to Sell the World, Dolph Ziggler, and well, it's the Big Slow, your World Heavyweight Champion. Come on. And yeah, this was a good tag team match right here. Of course, yeah. Once it got heated up, I know Cena and Sheamus were not a bad team, and then of course it ends with both of them hitting their finishers on. Sheamus hit the white noise on Big Slow, and John Cena hit the FU on Dolph Ziggler for the 1, 2, 3, and John Cena and Sheamus once again be victorious. And now, intellectual savior among the masses, Damon Sandow once again trying to look for his apprentice. And yeah, once again he fails in that. And I just love that he's doing these apprentice things. It's cool. And then of course here comes Santino Marella, or Meatball Morella as I like to call him. Yeah, proving once again why he's a goof and why jazz. And then Santino punches Morella in a match, impromptu match, and then of course Damien Sandow beats the Morella, that the group that he is, with the terminus last for the end. 1, 2, 3, your winner, Damien Sandow, and you're welcome. Alright, you have next match, you have Sin Cara going up against Alberto Del Rio. Oh, hate you. Hate you. Alright, anyway, I'm surprised there was no special car lighting in this match, because usually when Sid Car does singles action, the light, yeah, his special lighting, but I'm surprised they didn't do it this time. And this was not a bad match, even for Del Rio's sake. Yeah, I like this, and I wouldn't mind if they had a robbery, because at least it'll give them something to do. And yeah, but as Carl was doing good stuff, but in the end, Del Rio locks in that cross arm breaker for the win. And once again, your winner is Alberto Del Rio. Damn it! All right. Next we have Vincent Kennedy McMahon walking down the ring. Pretty much, Biggie Royal introduces him, and of course they have. And Vince once again scared Vicky, forcing Vicky to make a Cena Ziggler match. See, but there was a stipulation. He's like, they were gonna have to make it a ladder match, but it's like using the ladder match, something's dangling up there. But Vince McMahon like, why not put Ziggler's Money in the Bank briefcase on the line? And Vicky interrupted Vince McMahon. Damn it, I was hoping he would fire her, man. Want Vicky, or AKA Rita Repulsa, off of my freaking TV, please. And then of course Vince McMahon says if CM Punk does not pass the live test in punishment, Ryback is gonna face Heyman next week on Raw. Look who's back! It's Brad Max, aka Steve from Full House, in my opinion. I just don't know what people see in this dude. I don't see nothing in this guy. But anyway, Brad Maddox, yeah, once again wants a WWE contract, and I was thinking he was going to face Robert again, but instead we get Fire Voices, Randy Orton. And if you know me by now, you know I am not the biggest Randy Orton fan in the world, but in this match, I was actually cheering for him for one. He DDT'd the boy, and what else? Bam! RKO the chump. 1, 2, 3. Your winner, Randy Orton. And then the Shield, out of nowhere, beats Randy Orton's ass in a 3-on-1 assault. And wow, I'm like, man, they've been hitting people all night. Team Hell No and Randy Orton. Wow. Next, we had, thought it was going to be a tag team match with Kofi and R-Truth teaming up once again against Wade Barrett and the United States Champion. I know, Antonio Cesaro, aka Sagat Cesaro in my mind. Here comes Teddy Law, holla plans, and everyone's thinking like, oh, like tell us something we already don't know. And surprisingly enough, he makes this tag team match a fatal 4-way, but the Raw active votes say whether it was going to be an IC title match or a US title match. And of course, by a landslide, Cesaro's U.S. title was on the line in this one. And for a moment, this match right here, in my opinion, was match of the night right here. This was actually pretty good. I liked it. And, I mean, I like when Kofi and R-Truth were fighting each other. I was like, you knew that was going to come sooner or later. And And this was good on everyone's parts, but for a moment I thought Kofi was gonna win both belts, but I'll tell you why they didn't go with that. Kobe was jamming on Barrett. Barrett hit the bull hammer on Truth. Kobe hit Trouble in Paradise on Barrett. And Cesaro comes out of nowhere, deadlifts Kobe. Oh my god. And hits the neutralizer. 1, 2, 3. Your winner and still U.S. champion. And Cesaro. And don't forget this Wednesday on WWE, you have my Wildcat. Boom, boom, boom. My boy, your Intercontinental Champion Kobe King going against the United States Champion. And Tony Cesaro, aka Sagat, yeah, U.S. champion. Champion versus champion match, and I cannot wait for that match, and you know who I'm cheering for in that one. And now, for the main event segment of the night, we had Miz TV and CM Punk's lie test. Of course, Miz was, doing the usual lie test questions, asking, is his name CM Punk? Did Rey Mysterio shave his head? Did Randy Orton beat him? But then we got to the real question: are you associated with the Shield? And did they help you with your match against Ryback and all that stuff? And do you know Brad Maddox? And just when Punk was about to answer, the Shield beats the Miz's ass, and then Team Hell No tried to get them some revenge from earlier tonight, and then they still got beat down, and finally. Because I was wondering where this man was all evening, and you know what time it was? Feeding time. Feed me more. Ryback. Yeah, if he comes and evens the odds, carnage ensued. Ryback was on beast mode, people. And then once Ryback chased the Shield out of the arena, I think, and then the Miz got his ass beat a Punk. I enjoyed this, proving Punk is superior to the Wiz. Saying, best in the world, baby! And then just when my Punk was celebrating, Ryback, surprisingly out of nowhere, back in the ring and beats the shit out of Punk. He does TLC style, then he hits the shell shock, and oh my god. Ryback, I don't care if you like or dislike Ryback, you can see clear as day he is still over with the fans. As much as I hate what Ryback did to my CM Punk, damn you. But at the same time, I'm still a Ryback fan too. It's like, damn, it's like he beats on everybody. So even by brute force alone, he's still over with the crowd. And of course, he got some in the feed me more, feed me more, joy. So Raw for me this week, hands down, this was a better Raw out of the previous Raws in the past few weeks. It was a good show. It really was. I enjoyed it. You had stuff built up to, for the TLC pay-per-view, but as I found out today, that sadly with Punk, with his knee, I was wondering why he was limping on last week, but found out that the knee was worse than I thought, so sadly we're not going to get Ryback and CM Punk for the WWE title in the TLC match. From what I read from reports, they're saying it's going to be a 6-man tag match between Ryback, Team Hell No going up against Shield, but they're still trying to wonder what the stipulation is going to be. So I'm assuming that since Punk and Ryback ain't going to main event, maybe it's going to be Cena and Ziggler for the main event of the pay-per-view. But anyway, this is your boy RKO2582, and don't worry, people. I messed up last week saying I was going to upload a video of me giving my thoughts on whether The Rock should or should not win the W title. Don't worry, people. It's coming up this week for sure. Mark my words. Alright, anyways, this is your boy RKO2582. Once again, your AJ Lee fanboy, signing off. Take care.